as patterns that recycle themselves. Are we together? The days of his power refer to days where the captives will finally find rest. If the woman who had been bound for 18 years knew that she was one day left to her miracle, that the arrival of Jesus meant the end of her captivity, if the woman with the issue of blood ever knew that she would not die with that situation, if Jairus ever knew that the day he gave birth to his son, are we together? That the devil had already scheduled oppression, but thankfully he was born in the generation of Jesus. Let me tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, captivity is real. Bondage is real. Yokes are real. Are we together? In as much as we have victory in Christ above these things, Jesus himself does not negate the fact that they are there. You see it in the lives of believers. You see it in the lives of unbelievers. And you see, let me tell you this, many times when Satan can no longer attack you personally, because by revelation you have now been elevated to a point in the spirit where those limitations can no longer have a hold on you. I hope you know that God's greatest goal for you is not to be delivered from spirits, but to be elevated by light to a point where those oppression can no longer get to you, because you have attained an altitude in the spirit where you have risen beyond them. But here's another trap. Because ascendance in the spirit is a personal affair, when the devil can no longer hold you because of the kind of light you carry, he will oppress those around you, and you will find out that even though you are free, their pain brings you back in bondage. For instance, you may be free in experience from curses and yokes and everything that can hold you down, and now you are excelling in your finances and loving the Lord. So he will strike your remaining 17 family members who are not born again and are not interested in attaining unto a state of light that brings freedom. And it is your own finances that will pay the price of their ignorance. At the end of it, when you calculate that equation, is like +1 - 1, and you are back in a position of pain, not caused by your personal limitation, but because you are connected by bloodline to someone who will not know God. That is why it is important that the victory is for you and your house. Because the more they are saved, the more you find rest. The more they know God, the more you find rest. The more they know what you know, the more they find rest. It's not yet victory if you are the only one who knows. You must spread that knowledge and that light. Your brothers, your sisters, your parents, your siblings, hear the testimony of the gentleman, I believe, whose father finally